Now, annotation works great for editing documents, super helpful in that regard. It is also the opposite of what we need to efficiently consume documents and convert them to knowledge. With annotation, you first find an important excerpt, then you highlight it within the document, then you add your notes and thoughts also within the document. So the end result here is a marked up document that increases information volume. It buries the most important information, your highlights and notes, inside the document itself, which we call sticking the needle back in the haystack. And it's hard to then juxtapose what you learn in one document with what you learn in another document, which produces a dead-end process as far as higher order thinking is involved. Now, our SmartSnip and HyperPoint objects flip this data structure on its head. When you find the important excerpt, you snip it out, which auto-curates and auto-links the source and the location of the excerpt within that source. Then when you add your thought about the excerpt, we treat that as another layer of abstraction, as it should be. That's the output of how your brain interprets the excerpt relevant to your point of view and context. So that forms the SmartSnip. And looking at look at the relative sizes of these objects in each layer. The smallest and highest value one is at the top of the data structure, your takeaway or interpretation or thought about the triggering excerpt, and the largest and lowest value one is at the bottom, our 20,000 character whole document. Now, the volume of what you work with then gets reduced 98% or more, while the relevancy goes up in order of magnitude or two. And now this is just the start of a process because we have modular units of knowledge that we can work with like Legos. Let's grab another SmartSnip from another data source. And we can now link these SmartSnips together and form a higher level thought, maybe a point or a conclusion. We call this structure the hyperpoint. And as we form higher level thoughts with SmartSnips and hyperpoints, we both compress the quantity of information we have to manage while simultaneously increasing its value.